my dear Taurus. This is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. This reading will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Taurus, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. It can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Taurus person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you're mirroring out to the world so you can be able to see it. And in the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And you can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel, where you, for example, can get most of my videos without commercial breaks. Welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. And for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that became members to support my channel. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I used the Golden Tarot with Cat Black. Okay. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Ace of Wands together with the Empress. So it's almost like someone is not stalking you, but dreaming of you, being very passionate about you, feeling like a longing or a fire burning, where they're dreaming about love here, and they're trying to figure out how to maybe get close to you or approach you. The Ace of Wands can be messages as well. So, and Empress is usually Taurus. So, I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the 10 of Wands with the Empress. So, we go from 1 to 10 in 1 millisecond. So, this is the person, they have this want or this need to get close to you or communicate with you. But for some reason, they have put up bars here. They are kind of pressing themselves down or oppressing their natural expression. And it might be from culture ideas, how our culture says that a person should be when they are in love. Or it can be, for example, pride. A person doesn't want to admit to love or interest because they think that this will make you full of yourself. It can also be that they think it's inappropriate. Maybe they are watching you from afar because you're already taken or already in a relationship. Okay. It can be different reason to why this person is holding back. And it might also be that they have crashed and burned with you before. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the book again. So they are trying to become smarter or trying to educate themselves in some way. Maybe to not do the same mistakes with you again, or to learn something that they weren't able to know about before because they didn't have the experience, and now they are trying to get that kind of experience. And they are also communicating with their guides or with the divine what's the best thing for them to do and how to move forward or not. So they seem to want to do the things that's right and good, whatever that might be in their world, or what they might think is the right thing to do. And here we have the 9 of coins with the Empress. So I'm getting the sense that they feel like your life is great right now. It might not be over the top, passionate or fun or anything, but you seem to have your the things you want in your life in a proper place. And maybe they don't want to come and disturb all that and mess you up. Okay, if they don't really know who they are and how to behave in a relationship, or how to express oneself and what's allowed to be expressed and not allowed. So it's a lot of things that maybe they're parents or their role models forgot to tell them, and so they are without skills in this area, and therefore they feel that they would just maybe mess things up if they would go with what they truly want and feel and kind of need. Okay, so I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and your your situation with this person. What's on their thoughts and feelings when it comes to what kind of thoughts and feelings do they have when it comes to you, and what kind of action can we expect from them? Okay, this is the most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. This is the feelings that they have for you, and this is the thoughts they have when it comes to you and your relationship. And here we have a 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands, it's a situation where a person again is getting a lot of insights, or like, you should do this, you should call, you should email, you should go up to their house, you should do this. And they say no, 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 no. They're trying to have control and trying to not run away, doing something crazy or something that would be out of the ordinary or outside their box of what they can allow themselves to do. For example, in a culture perspective. Culture doesn't have to mean country. It can mean, you know, the culture in this particular gang of friends, or the culture in one family, or a culture among females or males. And this is feelings, and it's the 8 of Cups. It has come in roughly this position, I think, for almost all the signs I read for yesterday, or at least Aries and Gemini, I think. And 8 of Cups, it means someone is tired, or we can see this with the Death as well. And someone is not tired. So it's one in this equation that still has a burning longing for making this relationship happen, and one is totally exhausted and needs to regain their strength and maybe walk away and put a distance before they can see things in another perspective. Right now they are drained. And here we have their most likely action, and we the 4 of Cups kind of says they will not make any action because of these different reasons. We can be a martyr, for example. No, you never really loved me anyway, so I won't reach out to you because you didn't show me enough love or appreciation. We can also be that the other person needs to come and chase me because I'm not going to step down here from my, I don't know, high donkey of stubbornness and tell you how I feel. Or it might be a little bit victim mentality. We can see this person had crossed their arm across their heart chakra. And it's the 4 for the Emperor, so stubbornness and also protectiveness. So a person doesn't want to maybe experience something again. So it's hard to flirt with them or to get them interested because they think that this will end badly, or at least they need a lot of persuasion to think that it's a good idea. So on their 4th level, 6 of Swords. So I'm thinking they're feeling, they are thinking that they are moving on from this. You are moving on from this to a healthier place. A better place for everyone is to act more logic in this situation and making logical decision. And this saves both you and them. Either this is you being saved together or being saved by what is indicated here by moving on. With the 8 of Cups, we need to understand though that it's an 8, so it has this eternity symbol. So a person might be trying to move away or move on and then being brought back in the same situation, because it's a karma. It's not a karma, you have done something wrong kind of karma. Karma isn't really like that. It's more that here you still have triggers, here you still have fear, here you still have issues. So you need to have your little nose rubbed in it again and again until it doesn't trigger you anymore. So we can stretch out this rubber band so far, and then we'll bounce back in the situation. So it can be an off and on again kind of thing going on. Six of Swords is heart and logic, where we try to find a balance. And with the Eight of Coins, this person really wants to do the best thing possible. They don't want to repeat old mistakes. They are trying to find, the golden way through this, so they won't have to repeat this old patterns again and again, driving themselves and other people insane. So they really seem to be on a kind of healthy level where they long a lot for something to happen, but in the same time they want to do what's right. They don't want to be self-destructive. They don't want to destroy someone else's situation either. So they're really trying to be grown up about it. Eight, it's also connected to the Strength card. It's about being grown up about it. And then we have a King of Cups. So you might be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But what I feel here is that this person is able to rise above their emotions. So even if they love you to the moon and back, they can do what's best for you from that loving perspective. They don't need to have you. They want you to be happy, but they don't need you to. They don't need to have fulfillment for themselves. So it seems like this person is really trying to kind of have self-control enough to not sabotage your life with approaching you, for example. So this is on their emotional level. And here we have Strength also. So they really want to be your hero. And it's almost like this, if you love someone, let them go. And I'm hearing a song. It came true in some other context, but it's, see if I can catch it. I'm seeing like images from the video and I'm hearing the tune, but I need to catch the lyrics if I'm going to be able to write it down. So they're singing, so you want to find someone new. I really hope you do, because I love you. So that's how they are trying to be the bigger person here. And they think maybe you tried too long already with trying to fix things or handle things or improve the relationship, and that it costs too much in one way or the other. Remember the death scene here. So one person being very enthusiastic here. Might be you. Might be dealing with a fire sign as well. Here we have Scorpio again. We have the Scorpio King there. It might be two parts of them. One part has all this hope, and the other side to them thinks, no, there's no hope, because I can't take it. I can't take it if they break up with me again, or if this happens again, or I get this kind of critique again, or they show that they don't love me again. So must have been some past between you that has been a little bit heavy. And here we have the Queen of Cups comes with the King of Cups. So it shows that this is two people that's very much in love with each other, but they have also turned their back towards each other. So love is there. It's just that probably because of these patterns or the triggers, the fear, the pain, we can't behave in the same way towards this person as we would to any friend or client or relative. So because they being such a strong trigger to our pain, we can't deal with this in a professional and healthy kind of way. So the relationship can have been a tiny bit self-destructive, and that might be why you have chosen to split apart. And here we have the little Knight of Cups, and I would say that it's the Divine Feminine that would want another go at this, while the Divine Masculine kind of thinks that it's no idea. I don't want to know again how bad I'm at when it comes to this, or what a horrible person I am, or whatever. They have an issue here, and it seems like you have a more brighter view on this, how it could be fixed, and it's easier for you, maybe because you didn't feel like the bad guy or the person that was the big problem. They don't think that they are a big problem, but they think that you think they are a big problem, and that's why they are with a little bit a hint of martyrdom, like being the victim in this whole thing. They're thinking, well, you would be better off without me, because you always told me that I wasn't good enough in this and this and this and this department, so now live without me. And so that's one part of it, but the other part is that they really want you to be happy, and they think you would be happiest without them, since you had so many complaints about them. I think that rhymed. Sometimes I have some guide with me that makes everything rhyme. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Searching for missing pieces. It's again this scene here with the Empress that we saw in the beginning. So this person wants to be worthy of you, but they are trying to find the missing piece. What's wrong with me? Or why couldn't she love me? What am I doing that's makes everything go crazy? So it's almost like they are going back in time, trying to find the missing link, or where it went wrong, or what is it, the essential piece that's repeating. So they're really trying their best here to fix this. I'm not entirely sure that they are on the right track with this person on the floor here, but at least they're trying. Okay, so they need to try, make mistakes, get experience out of that, try again, make more mistakes, and get even more experience, and eventually they will get the hang of it. But it can take, you probably have worked on this for thousands of years already, so I wouldn't have too much hope to be able to fix it like this. Okay, and here we have a 6 of coins. So this is again with this rising above, being the bigger person, wanting to fix things, wanting to mend things, to get things in a harmonious way, to be the provider, or be the one that comes with a solution. So they really want to be this hero here, like a firefighter, or a person that comes bearing gifts. So I'm probably going to have to take an oracle card to understand this a little bit better. But here we have the Page of Coins that we saw before, how they are trying to educate themselves, so they will be able to come bearing gifts. Right now they think that you wouldn't love them anyway in the way that they are right now, because you told them so, that they are not good enough. So they need to become good enough first before they can ever approach you again. And it seems like you think that they are already good enough. There was some problems, there was some issues, but maybe you have forgot. High Priestess of Air. So I was supposed to ask, what is it that this person is doing here on an action level? So I'm guessing that's what it is, and not the answer to the other question. You have drawn the symbol of High Priestess of Air, the goddess of rational thought. Logical thinking, reason, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by my High Priestess of Air. Now is the time to think before you act. You are blessed with a wondrous mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is the moment to have reasonable conversation and make calculated decisions. They don't seem to have, maybe they have some camaraderie, like some kind of communication with you about maybe being friends, or how to fix things in the best way, or who should have the house, or I don't know, it's about money or giving things, or sharing things or sorting things up, or handing them out. So I'm thinking they're trying to be like they're trying to work on a really high level of logic and doing what's right. So that's what I've seen through this whole reading. So even if you think that they're really like a crook, that's not really who they want to be, at least. And who is it that's trying to reach out here? And it's the High Priestess of Water. So that's kind of complicating things, since you kind of come as Queen of Cups here and they come as King of Cups. So who is this High Priestess of Water? But I'm thinking it's the person being more enthusiastic and thinking that this can be fixed. It doesn't have to, you don't have to go in school for 3 lifetimes before we can learn to love each other. So, dear one, when my High Priestess of Water visits you, it's to remind you that all things change, like the powerful element she represents. Water is the transforming element that flows in river, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard cold ice, and disappears as hot stream. Water can change into snowflakes, white fluffy clouds, and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your very eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs and of wondrous experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. So this is the more enthusiastic energy that thinks that this can be solved like this. And it's probably right, but if one person have digged themselves so deep into this logic thinking, and that they need to become better person, they need to train, work, exercise, so that they will have a better understanding of relationship and how to be a good partner and how to be like this hero that they want to be, then it's not going to be easy. And you can't carry another person on your shoulder and helping them to do something that they are not ready for themselves. So there's a little bit mismatch here, where one person has like simple solutions and the other person sees like a mountain of things that needs to be done before anything positive can come out of this. And I'm not that kind of person that would want to complicate things, so I kind of agree with this energy, but it's what it is. So, Magical Map Shifter 52. This is advice card for you, how to do things from here. So, Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny, and when the Magical Map Shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, which this other person is trying. Or someone who leads you out of a difficulty and into a place of safety and success. Maybe that could be you. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The Magical Map Shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So I'm thinking this relationship is creating both of you to be the best you that you can be. There's no room for being sloppy here or making mistakes or becoming childish. Everyone really needs to be on their toes here, on their best behavior to make this relationship work. And that could push both of you to a higher level of existence. So that's why you have this relationship here. So a romantic outcome then. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization helps bring you together. So maybe if you feel like this Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, that you have forgiven them and you want to have another go, you probably need to send that vibration their way, or even say it with words that I don't see the same problem that I saw before. I don't think you're such a horrible person that I may have made you out to be. And I see solutions for us now, and I don't see so many problems anymore. And this can call this person in. You can also do different exercises on YouTube. Just search for calling in your soulmate or some other combination of these words, and you will find meditations and affirmations and other things that can help. But to also just envision the person and having this conversation with them might help. And maybe give them a little bit credit so that they get out of this rut of having these bad expectations for themselves, and they're putting so high demands on them right now that it's putting a block for your relationship. Okay. So, my dear Taurus, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. And if you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. You can also help my channel through sharing this video with like-minded. To not miss out on any other content, you can visit my channel. There is a lot of different playlists with your favorite videos in it. And if you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the last 12 videos or so from that playlist. Rather, click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.